Ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and droids across our beloved empire, this is Arnold HoloNet News, the only news you'll ever need, because you have no other choice. Today in our great empire, we have a grand arena that we need to break down. The other day, unfortunately, I was unable to stream the Grand Arena event due to festivities and other matters going on. However, you better believe the domination that we witnessed was beyond a whole other level. And today you are going to see some 3v3 Grand Arena action. So why don't we go ahead, get on nice and close. Everyone grab some popcorn, get your Java juice, and let's get this show on the road. Our recent opponent, Fido Ferenci, had the privilege of being on the other side of the holo table. However, it looks like they ran into a little bit of trouble on my south wall with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. I have never had difficulties taking out a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, opening up with Geonosians versus Newt Gunray with Count Dooku and Enfys Nest. Surprisingly enough, no Galactic Legends on the South Wall, so we're trying to play it cautiously, trying to make sure we don't use big top tier teams just in case there's a Rey or Supreme Leader Kylo or perhaps a Sith Eternal on defense. A disgusting little opening. Lots of debuffs could not take out Enfys Nest with a little bit of a Tinder swipe from the Geonos and Spies. So we got to come back around, cleaning up the debuffs, forced to go after Enfys Nest, and unfortunately, we do not have any days at our disposal. We're trying to apply debuffs. This is a high tenacity Nest, making it a little bit more complicated, but we're coming around. Geospy coming in and deleting Enfys Nest. Now it's just a matter of trying to get some banners back with but the healing immunity is going to cause some problems. We have a lot of cleanup to do. A messy team to deal with here. Newt Gunray coming back from the grave, but don't you worry, we're going to try to go all in on him, trying to be careful, not using the AoE with the Geonosian Brood Elf. We do not want to get that basic stun and ability block from Count Dooku, and Count Dooku's all by himself. So now is the time to try to clip up. Man, Dooku is putting up a fight of the century. He just won't go down, but the spy says enough of that and deleting him. Moving on to General Grievous. This is the kind we like to use a lot in 3v3 Grand Arena. Nowadays, we're starting to find some easier counters to Grievous, such as the Night Sisters, such as Mo Money Mothma. I like this team with the Knights. You have a lot of wiggle room because of the revives, because of the zombie DACA cheese. So we should be a-okay to go here, trying to get that tenacity on B2 so we can lock in the stun lock. Stun lock is in place, and now it's just a matter of time to clean up the B2, trying to get some health banners back. And now we just got to deal with the COVID king himself, General Grievous, trying to get a stun lock in while the plague is on there. While he has plague, he cannot cleanse, but unfortunately the plagues were just not sticking long enough, and we were having a hard time trying to get that plague and stun combo to work. But don't you worry, we play the long game ever so slowly. We're getting in there, and we got the plague, we got the stun. Now just trying to see if we can stall out a little bit longer to get more health. Unfortunately not, walking away with a 48 banner win. Last team on the front wall on the south, we have a Padme Amidala without a General Kenobi. So here we went with a vanilla Sith Triumvirate, getting that early isolate on Padme Amidala. So there is going to be no cleansing. There is going to be no hope. There won't be any protection. Therefore, there just won't be a lot of courage. Sorry, Padme girl. We're getting a little cocky. Grand Admiral, director of the Video Game Division, getting cocky with his gameplay, throwing it on full auto. What a mad lad. 51 banners. Let's take a look on what was on that south wall that we had here, and we look back here. Got some all right teams, but no Galactic Legends. First of my Grand Arenas in a while this season that we did not have a Galactic Legend on either of the southern walls. Nonetheless, bringing in the Resistance heroes. It's been getting dicey lately with the Resistance heroes up against Commander Luke Skywalker. Luckily, Resistance hero Finn did not get obliterated, so we were able to clean up with a decent amount of banners, 51, and then we move on to a pretty standard first order team. A little surprising that they kept Supreme Leader Kylo Ren on the offensive. They didn't keep General Hux. Maybe that was part of the problem why they could not clear my triple defensive southern wall. They had 3 Galactic Legends on offense, but for some reason something was just not paying the bill that needed to be done. So quite odd to see Hux lead on defense. If you're going to save Supreme Leader Kylo Ren on offense, probably want to save the Hux to get those extra bonus turns, landing the healing immunities, because you know Kylo Ren on mass does not take damage from courage like any other character. So we got to get those healing immunities. We're relying on raw, untamed, bridled damage up against Kylo Ren on mass. Healing immunity applied yet again. Buff immunity. He is down for the count. Moving on to what seems to be like, what is this? 2019 or 18 seeing Karth Onasi on defense. So why not go ahead back to the basics? Jedi training Rey versus Karth Onasi. Missions out are trying to get that early lockdown on mission. We do not want her Zeta to cause complications for us. So we got the days. Now we're stuck behind the big Z himself, moving back over the mission. She cannot get back to full. We have to hurry up. She lost the healing immunity. There we go. R2D2 poking him with this prod. And now, look at this. Getting all cocky. Full auto yet again. Jeez, I just haven't seen this level of dominance since probably the last Grand Arena that we had here. 52 banners. Looking good. Moving on. Bringing in Wedge, Han, and Chewie up against the big boss daddy. Having a little bit of a difficult time getting that connecting stun over on Jango Fett, but don't you worry. We're going to come back around. Han Solo doing a double tap on the basic, going all in on boss. A fairly standard battle. Nothing too much to write home to your grandma about, but nonetheless, trying to get that last stun. No worries. Walking away with 51 banners. Probably could have got a couple more. And then I've been loving this counter in 3v3 Grand Arena. Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker lead with Hermit Yoda and Shakti. Now, I used to run this combo with L337 instead of Shakti, and I wasn't quite sold on it. It was kind of a hit or miss, but lately in this 3v3 Grand Arena, we've been running Jedi Knight Luke with Shakti, and it's been a lot more consistent, even with a little bit of a misplay on my part. Nonetheless, we seem to be A-okay, trying to get protection back on Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. This seems to work out pretty well. Yes, Darth Revan will outrun this team, but once Jedi Knight Luke finally gets his turn in, you're going to get that speed down on him, and there just ain't no more coming back. I don't care if you're Darth Revan's 350, you're coming down to my level with Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. So guys, if you're looking for a Darth Revan counter, Jedi Knight Luke seems to be doing the trick with Shakti Hermit Yoda or L37. Overkill right there with General Anakin Skywalker up against Han and Chewie. I don't know if that was really... I'm not a fan of Han and Chewie on defense unless they're with Galactic Legends Rey or maybe Commander Luke Skywalker. Kind of an easy team to put on defense unless they're with Rey otherwise. So we're setting in the Sith Eternal, putting it on 1X, dripping with the Gucci from head to toe, making sure it's on 1X, popping it back on 4X, letting them try to take their turns. But guess what? We're back on 1X again. Ultimate Jedi Master Luke trying to do something last second, but it's already too late, my friend. Your destiny was already written the second you entered battle with me. Counterattack, Jedi Master Luke in the grave, moving on with the 48 banners. Lastly, we're activating the Dark Trooper. We were analyzing our roster. We had so much in the tank. We had to do this. Look at that. Sith Trooper Larry already deleted out of Kingdom Come. Double assist from the Dark Trooper. One of my absolute favorite characters in so long. Whoa. And the crowd is going wild here. Whoa, they're coming back again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know this is a very bold play. We don't take fleets easy. We take the hard route. We are trying to get practice in with the Radis, with Hold-A-Do, the famous Hold-A maneuver, the destroyer of comprehensive insurance on Star Destroyers, taking the opportunity to try to nail down the Radis a little bit more. I see a lot of Empire fleets on defense, and we usually do all right with the opening combo of Houndstooth and Poe, as well as the Resistance X-Wing. It gets really messy. Bringing in Rey's Millennium Falcon, trying to reduce those cooldowns as fast as possible. Man, that counterattack from Darth Vader was nasty. Houndstooth already deleted. And at this point, we were lucky enough to bring in the Hold-A maneuver. Sorry, Tarkin. I don't know if the Empire's got that type of coverage for someone as not as important as you around here. Now we're stuck here. Darth Vader still being alive causes some complications. He is wrecking whatever we have left over. We're trying to make sure we get through, and luckily Rey comes in with a beautiful AoE and deletes our beloved Darth Vader out of existence. 55 banners, not pretty. Still need to work on it. Vader taking out Houndstooth was not all that impressive, unfortunately. Now, instead of doing a Rebel mirror match, why don't we practice our Imperial fleet counters up against this pathetic rebellion? Starting at the Sith Bomber, as well as the TIE Bomber, to make sure Vader has plenty of coverage on him, and boom, just like that, Honda came to work at the wrong day, and Darth Vader deleted him out of existence, bringing in Gar Sucks, and to do the only thing he does well is with the cleansing and the protection recovery. Now it's just a matter of trying to get as many banners as possible, trying to go all in on the Biston. AoE deletes him out of existence, and at this point, we're just buying time. Slowly but surely, recovering protection. I really like this opening lineup, but I don't know if I would have done this opening trio with Darth Vader if there was no Houndstooth. If that had Wedge or Biggs or Cassian, any other Rebel fleet except the Houndstooth, I don't know if I would have walked in of Darth Vader. I have bad luck with Darth Vader being in the opening lineup because I feel like he gets blitzed and destroyed way too easy. But luckily, Houndstooth, it's weird to say, I feel like Houndstooth is reducing the viability of some fleets out there, and especially the Rebels. You want to have all-out power. And ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and droids across the galaxy, that is another victory for our beloved Kyber Club. 2630 to 1878. Whew. Dang. It's great to be in the Empire today. Again, apologies that we could not stream the Grand Arena event, but just know that in our empire, we are all tied as one. Your powers being fed to me so we can dominate. But don't you worry, we'll be back for the next Grand Arena later on this week, as well as the release of Hunter coming out on April 8th, so you guys know where to be. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gosh, you guys are amazing. Thank you all so much for coming out. Leave a like if you did enjoy this video. Comment down below on all your thoughts, and be sure to subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And dang, I love you. And most importantly, always remember, it's great to be in the Empire today. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.